Most likely in the story we're about to tell, the situation would have ended up exactly that way. But the ways in which the events unfolded surprised a large number of people. The actions of one waitress turned her into a hero overnight. But let's start at the beginning. A young woman named Janika worked at an expensive and prestigious restaurant in Silicon Valley. After a year of working at the establishment, she had already seen a large number of successful and rich businessmen who throw money around. The young lady said that they are usually pleasant people who ask how she's doing and even help her out by giving her advice. They are exactly like us, with their problems and mishaps. The only crucial difference is that their bank accounts have millions. Be that as it may, no matter how much money you have, it is most important to remain a decent person. Quite recently, a scandal happened in the establishment where the young woman works, which made her known across the world. It was a regular evening and nothing predicted trouble. Nice music was playing on the terrace and there was a pleasant breeze. Janika served her customers with a smile. A wealthy man sat at his own table. He was a frequent customer and usually tipped well. Across several tables from him, an Asian family that didn't come to the luxurious restaurant sat down. They were celebrating their aunt's birthday and have been anticipating going to that restaurant for a long time. It was an important birthday and they decided to celebrate it with family. But the pleasant atmosphere did not last long. Nobody knows what came over the frequent customer, but from the moment the Asian family entered the restaurant, he began acting strangely. He kept looking at them judgingly. The Chan family is not rich, so in many ways they were behaving timidly and paid attention to the prices when deciding what to order. The man continued to pay close attention to them, after which he began to act very provocatively. He began to outwardly laugh and scoff at the restaurant guests. Everyone could see that he was annoyed by them, not only because of their mannerisms, but also by their presence in that expensive place. Things only got worse. When one of the Chan family members noticed the rich man, he proceeded to show his contempt by flipping them off. After that, he began to outwardly insult them and to show them rude gestures. Most likely, he decided that the expensive restaurant was not a place for people like them, that it was only for rich and successful people like himself. Friends, at the very least, the millionaire's behavior was strange. Maybe the alcohol affected his actions. Maybe he had other reasons for acting that way. But nothing justifies his behavior. It seemed that the birthday was completely ruined. They began to glance from side to side nervously and were getting ready to get up and leave when fate intervened in the situation. The family was getting ready to leave. Judging from their behavior, their manners prevented them from answering money bags in the same way as he was acting towards them. Then, something that nobody expected happened. The waitress came up to the family, put her hand on the shoulder of one of the family members, and apologized to them. She told them not to worry and to sit back down. She said that she was going to take care of everything. After that, Janika approached the rude man and confronted him without fear. By doing so, she defended the family. She went up to the man and asked him to leave, saying that he was not welcome in the establishment. Of course, he was shocked by this turn of events. He even began to scream at the young woman and asking her what the family was even doing there. After that, he began screaming at Jordan Chan, telling him to get as far away as possible. The young woman was confident and decided to take the side of the simple family. She found the courage to kick out the CEO of a Silicon Valley company. When the events were unfolding, Jordan's daughter took a video of the actions of the restaurant guest and waitress. She later posted the video on social media and thanked the waitress for her help. After only a few days, the video was viewed by a huge number of people. Most of the viewers were genuinely appalled by the rich man's behavior and were happy about how bravely the young woman behaved. After the story went viral, the names of the people involved became known. The Chan family was celebrating their aunt's birthday. They are a regular family that saved money for a long time in order to be able to mark this important occasion. They were expecting to have a good time in the expensive restaurant. The rude man's identity also became known. His name is Michael Lofthouse, the founder and CEO of a tech company, Solid 8. After a large number of people sent angry messages to him on social media, he was forced to delete his accounts and to apologize to the Chan family and to all the people who watched him on the video. He said that he behaved inappropriately because he was under the influence of alcohol, and added that he respects people of all races and socioeconomic classes, and that he was not himself on that day. What about the young woman who defended the Chan family? Most people supported her and decided to thank her for her good heart by starting a crowdfunding campaign for her. After only a few days, the amount of money raised exceeded $50,000, and it is still growing. Janika is confident that she behaved appropriately. She says that nobody has the right to insult you only because you are not like them. At the same time, she does not feel pride. She simply knew that she could not have acted any differently and said that she was only doing her job. But her actions made her heroic by the fact that she was not afraid to kick out a millionaire who always tipped generously and was a frequent customer for the sake of a simple family. Friends, do you agree that oftentimes a man like that would have simply been asked to move to a different table? Or even worse, the innocent family would have been moved to a different place?